job. Hey everyone, just back with another video here. Doing this big hemlock that is has quite a bit of decay in it. I'm setting up the rigging now. It's really chunky, and bark is like kind of showing that sort of the typical weakness of the when hemlocks are kind of declining. And so this one's definitely has some decay inside, but the greenery is a little dull, but it's fine. Pretty normal. That's a kind of a common thing with hemlocks. It's really hard to tell if like the real situation regarding their health. So but this one, some other company kind of maybe did like a sonograph test or something. Anyway, they figured it was rotten, like 40% hollow or something. And yeah, quite possible. I kind of felt it was a little bit kind of like drum sounding. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, kind of felt a little hollow on the way up when hitting my spurs in them and stuff. So, but we'll be doing some negative rigging later to get the wood down, and so that'll be fun. Anyways, now for the branches. This is the boring part. Okay, see you guys later. All right, here we go down. Just put my new rope in action here, and cleaned up my zigzag yesterday night, and lubed it up with that duck oil, which is kind of like the stuff apparently you're supposed to use. It's working nice now. Alright, back down my root. Got this rhododendron or whatever down there. Just wouldn't whack it too hard. Okay. Hey, watch out. There we go. So that's ready to go. I'm gonna cut this one, one of the early ones here. So for the reason that I couldn't get it into the carabiner, and if I cut that one last, everything's gonna slip through, and then if he lets all the branches down, and then I cut that, it's gonna sail down the rope like a vertical speed line. So anyways, okay, so don't cut that one. Okay, and then we got 3 branches there. Okay, these branches are getting more concentrated, which is nice because that means less rigging stints or whatever you want to call them. Okay, so like almost all my swings except one. Oh, that's a big clump. Good. It's a good chunk. We could probably do this section of 4 branches, and then maybe just hand bomb a couple of small ones, another 3, 4, 5 clump, 3, 4, 5 branch clump, you know. Anyway, and then the tops are already in sight, so I would estimate 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 6 more clumps. I don't know if clumps is the official word. Somebody knows, they can let me know. But yeah, that's a nice way to kind of got the idea from Reg Coates. It's like he kind of has a similar sort of thing with a prusik cord, which is nice. With these snap clips, I find it's just easy to snap them onto the carabiner, which is pretty convenient. And instead of fiddling around with a rope that's kind of flopping around a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just keep going. Thanks. One length of slings only. I tried using different lengths for different situations, but I find it's nice to have all uniformed in one length. So like, I just make a chain if I'm getting short, then yeah, I just make sort of a chain like that. Or I can even like pull this and. But you see, if I'm kind of in this situation where everything is kind of at the collars, like the carabiner or my rigging line is at the collar, it's nicer just to kind of make a little sort of a daisy chain thing. And then I cut these two, this one and this one, and then it's going to hang over here, and then everything is still away from my rigging line. Makes sense? Makes sense, kind of thing. It works, usually. Okay. While they're still cleaning up, I was thinking of explaining, yeah, actually when I explain it, it's kind of solidifies in my own mind a little bit more, so this is kind of helping myself too. So I'm gonna cut, the order is important. This one first, this one second, and then they're gonna hang kind of away from this collar of this one, right? And then I have to decide which one to cut next, like that one or that one with the daisy chain sort of. So I was thinking, you know, if I cut 1, 2, 3, and then 4, actually the rigging line is over here. So when it's a good chance that all those clumps, all those 3 branches are gonna be kind of resting near my collar here. So on the other hand, if I cut this one as my third one. So 1, 2, and then the hanging, and then 3, and then 4 on that one, which is obviously I would cut from this side. You see, everything is kind of like the rigging line is pulling it away from the collar, so then I'll have a little bit of space to kind of, with my saw, just to cut this area, and then it'll swing away from that, which will be nice to keep my cutting away from my rigging, which is sometimes hard to accomplish. But usually with that sort of approach, it works out better. And in the moment, sometimes it's hard to do it. If I'm kind of conscious of it, then everything goes a lot more smoothly. And do it enough, talk about it enough, I think it will become second nature. So it's kind of one of the nice things about making a video like this. It's kind of more, I find I'm training myself more. Also getting feedback from other climbers, which is nice. Appreciate that a lot, actually. Okay, one wrap. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do a really small pump here. I'm kind of just like spacing them out. Where the, I guess, spacing out the amount of branches that I'm rigging based on where they're clumped together naturally on the tree. So this one is like only 3, 4, and so like that's a tiny one right here. And I'm kind of just doing a small one because the one the branch the camera is on right now, that's a clump of 4, like really close together. So I'm just gonna do that with it. This one, it's really light. So that was more or less to just get it out of the way. I have all the rigging set up, so I just do it with the big stuff and small stuff. It's not really any sense, and well, you could just hand bomb some of them, but I find, like, since the rigging's already there, just do it for all of them. So here's the next pump. Everything's a little bit closer together. Put them together a little bit easier. Okay, go ahead. Good job, Reuben. Yeah, you too. Good work. Okay, here we're at the top. I'm just lightening this top up because I'm still kind of thinking whether I should rig the whole thing down or not. So just want to interject here because I want to explain why I'm going to the lengths of taking more branches off this top that I'm going to just break down anyway. The reason is down below the integrity of the stem is a little questionable. So before I start putting heavy loads and kind of, you know, dropping heavy rigging on it, I kind of want to just, you know, like take as much weight as possible off. And since it's not, you know, I can get up higher a little bit and just hand bomb a few of these off, so it's not too much trouble. I'm just kind of doing that so that I don't have to take my rigging like disconnect it and rig it up higher where I'll be able to take a smaller piece, a smaller top. So I am just taking some of this weight off and just, you know, just to make things a little less complicated, since I know the tree has quite a bit of rot. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Now it's gonna, I'm just gonna, I'm making the face cut and gonna rig it up and then drop it down. Okay, can I get a half a wrap? Because that thing grabs pretty good. And I want to make sure it rides down. Yeah, so you just went around and to the top, right?
You went up just on the top, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, sounds good. Just make sure you let it ride down nicely. Don't wrap it with your hand. Leave that loop under. Yeah, good, like that. Thank you. Nice one. Good job.
You know what I'm going to do? Hold it there. I'm going to cut the top a little bit so we can fit it in.
Yeah, good. Good job, Elvis. I don't know if the camera angle went bad, but yeah, that went nice and smooth. Good job for Elvis. And then now we're gonna do some like the negative rigging, because she kind of has some concrete and like sort of landscaping stuff that she did, and then we want to just like not make a little crater in her flower bed, and it's actually not too hard just to do that rigging, as long as it's smooth. And this rope is getting really old, so I'm gonna have to be real careful not to snap anything. So yeah, okay, we'll take you along for that later. There we go. Yeah, good job. Okay, ready? Good job. You ready?
Yeah.
Good. Good job. Yeah, see how that bigger porter wrap gives you more like ability to stop it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that was even bigger. Bigger, like thicker and longer. It's hard to judge him.
One sec. Okay, keep down. Good.
Nice one. Sorry if the face shield was covering. Anyways, that's probably, we're just gonna end up blocking stuff down now. We got enough stuff on the ground to make a good barrier. Anyway, that's about